Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Bosiselecho and this is Oliver. Oliver, please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, Oliver here, and amazing to be with you. As you can see behind me, this amazing space where we're going to be having this sacred ceremony in the very near future. A little bit about me. I'm from Johannesburg, South Africa. I actually grew up here on this sacred land. And yeah, I went overseas when I was about 19 for tennis. So I was a professional tennis player, turned entrepreneur, came back into South Africa, and really have been teaching and mentoring people on how they can live a lifestyle by design, so how they can set up their life so that they have time freedom, anything to do with also understanding the science behind creating the life of your dreams, the very, very latest in quantum physics, ontology, all of the stuff that's being taught out there now by the likes of teachers such as Joe Dispenza, etc., Peter Sage, just to name a couple that have personally mentored me. And I'm going to be sharing a lot of that wisdom with you. And I myself am somebody who's actually applied those principles, have built a lifestyle by design. So I am unemployed, but very much employed in terms of doing what I love to do and traveling the world and helping other people to learn how they can live their ideal or dream lifestyle. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
Yeah, I think Oliver is so amazing. I mean, we have had the most weirdest conversations around a whole lot of things that happens to us while we are in the 3D state, but that is so connected to who we really are, which is mostly on our other dimensions that we sometimes do not connect with. So I have had the pleasure of working with him and understanding more about what is it that we are here for. And I know that a lot of you guys also have the same question, that why am I here, what is it about me? And one of the things that we're going to be doing in the coming retreat is allowing the flow of money, because when you have money you can travel wherever you want.
Yeah,
You
it
can,
equals freedom.
yeah, you can do what you want to do with your life, and you don't have an excuse to say I need to pay bills, I can't afford this, I can't afford, maybe your spirit says go to Peru. You have the means, you can take off the 3 months and go there and discover who you are. So I think when we allow the flow of money to come into our lives and we don't block it out, we don't have an excuse to not find who we are. So we have set up this amazing event. I am really looking forward to it, where we're gonna be working directly towards the flow of allowing things that are supposed to be for us, one of them which is money, and of course all other things that are important for us to be able to attract those things, which is abundance. Because when you have all the things you need in your life, you finally have abundance. And sometimes we think abundance is something that we can never get to, but actually abundance is just being happy with every day of your life. So we are going to be having this amazing retreat called the Abandance Retreat. It's happening on the 20th and the 21st of May. It's going to be in this amazing property. I've walked the property. I am so impressed with the energy here. So he grew up here, and of course he came out like this because of the energy that is here. And I am so wanting you guys to come through and experience the energy here, which is just amazing. And of course, understand how are you blocking your abundance, how are you blocking the things you want in your life. Get that clearing, get that healing, and then so that you can be able to do whatever you want to do with your life. It doesn't matter what it is, you are able to touch it, you are able to look for it, you are able to experience it. So Oliver, we're gonna have few methodologies, and one of them is ayahuasca and ayahuasca ceremony, which I'll be doing. I'll explain a little bit about that. But Oliver is going to be really focusing on the consciousness. So tell us a little bit more what we should be expecting on that.
Yeah, well, I'm really going to be diving into the psychology behind, wealth creation and how to have an abundant mindset, because everything is really actually going on in your life based on your subconscious programming and your beliefs around money. So, it's really about helping you to shift your perception, change the way you look at things, and the things you look at change. Wealth is really nothing but the perception of abundance triggered by gratitude.
Wow.
That is really what wealth is. And I'm going to be taking you through a series of exercises as well to really help this land, to actually help you have concrete changes and shifts at the event, so that you literally are shifting and changing as you're in this experience. So that's really my intention, is to share some of those most groundbreaking techniques and exercises as well that I've been very fortunate to learn from multi-million-dollar earners that I've been mentored by, and share that information and that knowledge with you.
So there's one thing, guys, Oliver, that taught me. He said that when you're going through something and you're experiencing a good moment, you need to take it in, and you need to make sure that you recognize that it gets better. What is that like?
So a really good thing is, when something good happens in your life, in the moment that it happens, you acknowledge it by saying thank you, right? And then saying, and how does it get better than this? And what you're doing there is you're sending a signal to the universe. You're sending out a vibration there of abundance, because what you're essentially saying to the universe is thank you so much. But also by asking a question, and we're going to be going through this as well in the workshop, is questions are so powerful, because when you ask a question, you open up possibilities in the quantum field for things to manifest. And that's really the power of that one question. That one question can literally change your life.
I've been really practicing it, and every time when something, sometimes when something good happens, you actually go like, is it really me? Is it really this? Is it really happening? And which way, if you start to do that, you start to doubt, and you start to feel like maybe it's just luck, that it was just. But when you welcome it, more of those good things start to happen.
100%. And when you start to acknowledge that these synchronicities are happening in your life, and you start to journal them, this is one of the things we'll also be working through an exercise called the journal of positive confirmation. Is once you actually start to apply the principles that I'm going to be teaching you, and you start seeing external validation in your physical reality, your 3D experience, and synchronicities start to happen, events start to happen, you're going to be like, wow. You write that down, you journal that, and that builds the muscle of belief that, wow, I am actually responsible for shifting my reality. I am actually at cause, not just at effect.
So we're gonna have a whole day of that. We're gonna have a whole entire day. Hi, Dad. No problem. So we're gonna have a whole entire day of that, and in the evening we're gonna have 2 amazing ceremonies. So the first ceremony is going to be the fire cleansing ceremony. So this is a very spiritual ceremony that allows us to withdraw from the things that have been holding us back, because sometimes we use things that have happened to us as a clutch throughout life. So everywhere you go, you say, I am here, but I'm the one, and you take on your victim mode energy, which then says you should get that again because this is who you are. So we're going to have a fire cleansing ceremony that allows you to withdraw from those things, to say, at this point, at this time, from this day on, I am now detaching myself from this event. I'm now detaching myself from this experience. So then you do not continually attract the same experience, because now you are no longer that person. You are no longer the person who lost their job. You're no longer the person who lost their money. You're no longer the person who lost a relationship. You're no longer a person who did that. You are a person who now wants to have other experiences. So you have learned from this experience and you put it to rest. So we're going to have the fire cleansing ceremony, which helps to cut cords from past relationships, past disappointments, past all things that you don't want in your life anymore, traumas, wounds, and all of that stuff. We're going to start with that during sunset, and after that ceremony we're gonna have our ayahuasca ceremony. So most of you have heard me talk about ayahuasca for so long now, and most of you, I know, you've come through to do some of the ayahuasca ceremonies. So we're gonna have another ayahuasca ceremony throughout the night, where we're going to be taking the medicine. And of course, like I've said all the time, the medicine is a tool that helps us to unlock a place where we can ask questions and get answers. So, and you have heard me talk about the dosage that I use. I use a dosage that will not take you to places you shouldn't be at, dosage that will not let you see things you don't want to see, but a dosage that will allow you to go and talk to your guides. I always say this: if you don't want stories from anybody who's reading your energy and say, go and talk to your guides yourself. So that ayahuasca ceremony is going to be set up for you to find your blockages, understand why they are there, so that you can be able to fully detach from them. So we're going to have that, and we're going to have that throughout the night, and it's going to be an amazing retreat. So the night is going to be more the feminine energy, the moon energy, and during the day we're going to have the sun energy. One of the processes that Oliver is going to do with us is connecting to the sun energy. You guys know I'm all about the sun energy in getting things done. So during the day we're going to be using the sun energy and doing all that work, and at night we're going to be using the moon energy and doing all the feminine stuff. So I am really looking forward to you guys coming through and experiencing this with us. We are going to have a page where you can just sign up quickly, but it's gonna be available on my Instagram story. So I'll put it on every day, and I'll also put it here on YouTube and on my Facebook. So if you want to come through, sign up there, and there's also literally you can send a WhatsApp and you can still get the same link to be able to sign up. So sign up, and of course we're gonna have a limited space, because I mean, we can't take the whole world, right? So there's only a certain space, so make sure that you do it as quickly as you can. And if you need to ask any questions, DM me or Oliver. Oliver, what is your Instagram handle?
At Oliver Grimbly, Grimbly.
On Instagram, you can send him a DM, or you can send me a DM with the selection on Instagram. I normally do the Instagram DMs because Instagram is quickly to answer back. Facebook stuff takes long for me to get the message. So it's either you're sending a WhatsApp message, I'll put it on down on this video, and the link down on this video to sign up, and you can get our Instagram to just, if there's other questions you want to ask. So I know on the ayahuasca ceremony I always have the question, children can they come through? Kids that are above 15 years will come, but below that maybe for this one probably it's not so important for them. But of course, I mean, everybody's welcome. If you're pregnant less than 6 months, you can come through. I mean, all those questions, if you have them that you want to know this and this, you can just send me a DM or send a WhatsApp. Other than that, you can say bye-bye.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting those of you that are going to be coming through to this beautiful space and working with this amazing medicine. See you soon.
Thank you so much, guys. Remember to subscribe, forward to somebody, share with somebody, and make sure that you click on the notification button. Thank you so much, guys. Bye-bye.
Thank you, guys. Bye.